Hi, welcome to another video on my Arduino Mega2560 in combination with the Arduino Uno. Last time I added the Uno to demonstrate or to try out SPI, Serial Peripheral Interface. And the first thing I did was to try out how it actually works, and as you can read here, I tried out to just light up the onboard LED, which simply works. I was mistaken at first because I expected a red LED, and it turns out to be yellowish color, so but then that's it. I also put in the SPI.h, H for header, in the include, so that was that. I also put some code in for the Mega2560, but for some reason that code has not been saved. So I have to put in that code once again, starting with include SPI.h, and after that I'm coming here, defining which is which, and in this case also constant integer, and then there are four constants to be defined, which are master input, slave output, and usually, and let me just do the same. The first letter of this is in small print, so let's do that. And master input slave output has as pin 50. Then const int, and this is master output slave input is 51. Then there is a slave clock, at least that is what I think it is 52, and then you get slave select is 53. Now this won't be that hard because I only have a slave, one slave, which is the Uno. Anyway, that and that. Oh right, that was the problem. Some files are marked read only, and that is probably because of this. Let's see if that is indeed the case. I am saving, I am closing this one. Alright, so now let's see what happens. Cancel. I am going to upload them anyway, so bad file descriptor, and why will that be? That can only be because no, not this one. I have to go here, open a terminal, and then -L TTY ACM0 because it is connected to the ACM0, as you can see below here. If you follow the cursor here, it is saying it is connected via the /device/TTY ACM0. So and yes, I can't write to it, so I have to change the ownership. Let's see, yeah, for dev TTY ACM0. Give him a password. Now it says this. Alright, let's do it again. And now it can. This is unfortunately showing that I can only do one at a time. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And this was the reason that I could not save these lines last time. So how to on from here is a different subject. So with this knowledge, the question is how to proceed. Obviously I can't do both at the same time next to each other. First thing though is to make sure that I can write to ACM1, which is right here, and indeed I have to change that as well. And let's check. Yes, I can write to this. Then what is next? I can't do that like that, so now I have to open, yeah, which one? This one apparently. But I did that already, and the problem now gets if I do it with this one. So let me select Uno, and let me select 1. Will I get the same problem? Most likely, but the only thing the only way I can check that is by, you guess it, doing exactly the same. MOSI, master output slave input. Now let's for a moment go back to this one. Is, alright, is in this case, which is the Uno, it is 11. So constant integer master input slave output is 12, and here's a right typo. Right, constant integer slave clock, or small c, etc., but I keep this one for now, is 13, and constant integer slave, which is by the way slave select line, slave select line, or select line slave, whatever, slave select, let me keep it that way, which is 10, so it is a little bit out of sequence. So let's see if this works. Upload and save. Do I get exact? No, I do. This is working. Will this be working as well then? So all I have to do is this and then upload. I can't, was not declared in this scope. Oh, that's funny. This is 3. Is it, or is it? Yeah, no, it is 4. Definitely 4. Why is it giving this problem now? This is very odd. Alright, upload. I have no idea why it goes like this, because this always worked. And now suddenly it says, no way. Okay, then I just verify. It says no. Where does it say no? Line 51. What is line 51 anyway? Oh, this is line 51. This makes no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. Unless, yeah, okay, that's the point. It is now selected to be and to go to the Uno. And for the Uno, this is wrong indeed. So I could save it, but not use it. And then for here, oh boy, this gets messy. This is no problem, of course. Okay. How to solve this? Not quite sure. Anyway, this has been uploaded. No problem. So I'm curious of what problems lie ahead in this situation. So let me try again. Selecting the Mega2560, because this is the code for that. Port has to be ASM0. ACM0. Is this working? I am not saving anything, I am just saying, does it work? Yes, this works. Clearly. And both are open. This one is open. Now a quick check. The Mega is selected. So I can have both open, apparently. That is to say, do I get saving errors? That's a very nice one. I had these. I can say, okay, I want a different prescaler, for instance. Prescaler 4, which is 420 Hertz. Let's try. Does this work? Most definitely. Okay, back to 5. and this one is open and this one is open. However, now everything is selected for the Mega, so I have to toggle. Most important is that this is alright and this one is alright. Yeah, alright, that is no problem. So how to proceed? We have to go here, and more specifically here, and then also I have to set something to output. Now I want to do that first for the Mega2560. Set things to output or input. Let's go there, and I have to do that right here. So pin mode, master input slave output is an input. Then pin mode, master output, slave input is of course then an output. Slave clock, that's a good point. Slave select is an output, yes. Here I have a slight typo. Pin mode, slave select is an output. Slave clock, is that being used anyway? If I look back, yes, it's pin 13. Where do I use clock? Is clock being used anyway? Looking carefully, and I am not seeing a clock. I do see SPI begin. That's important to use then. SPI address, value, etc. But I don't see that one being used, the clock. Alright, then we'll leave that one out for now. Going here. Any errors? Right now, no, but I have to put these ones on the other side as well. So let's first upload this one. Alright, done uploading. Great. Now it's time for the other one. I thought I was there, however I forget that apart from this I also have to say that the whole SPI can start. Apart from that, what do you do? This is quite something, and it uses also digital write. So apart from these things, which are quite well working by now, where do I put it? And the most logical thing is right now to do this in the beginning, because right now the sequence is SPI and then SPI, and here starts the pulse width modulation, although this is a part of pulse width modulation as well. So I have to make a choice, and then I think I should change it a little bit and put it right here. So start off the whole SPI thing, and then, well, this speaks for itself then. So then we go to the void loop, and then we say okay. We start with a digital write and the slave select. Let's see if that is in yes, slave select. And according to the information I have to set it low. Then do an SPI transfer of some value, and since this is going to be digital write, I can give in a value, after which it says alright. However, this is going to be done anyway. What I can do is put this in an if statement, that if some value is high, then it starts doing this, and if it is low, then don't. So transfer some value, let's say 500, and then I have to digital write, and then slave select high to end it. So now some comment, do an SPI transfer, do. So this is one thing. Do I end it as well? I'm not quite sure, I didn't see anything, but this looks like fine. Will this work? Not yet, because I have to do something here as well, as you may have understood. So let's first check if everything is set for this one. Yes. Upload. Ouch. Where does it say? Ah, yeah. This is not good, this should be a comma. Alright, next try. $500 users. To inside type, but it is done uploading, so I assume it is alright. It is just a warning. Large integer implicitly truncated. Yeah, we'll see what that brings. That means that I can say here, if and I have to declare something as well. If signal is smaller or equal to 500, do something. This would say it. However, I still have to select the Uno. And with that also the port. And now we can see if something works. Probably not, because I haven't expressed the signal. So that has to be done yet. So with this code I can do it quite simple. In C you can say, you can just declare it right here and then see if it works. So then you have here a value that is being transferred, and here you can do it simple, smaller than 501. Let's see if this works. I am in rule 90. Really? Alright, then I would say in signal and see if this is working. And this works better. Now I can also say if signal is larger than that, and since the value is 500, the LED should stop blinking, if it works like I think it does. So let's check that one out. And yes, it does. Actually, it works. So that is a very nice thing to do. Alright. Let me do it again. And this time I will show you on camera, because this is too nice not to show it in practice. And unfortunately I can't I could do this on camera, but I haven't hooked up an online camera, so I do it the other way. So with the coding, it chose to work nicely. First of all, of course, the whole existing stuff. If you have watched my videos before, this all looks quite familiar. The left propeller is barely working, it just gets a hit from the circuit, but it doesn't really run. And there's the original one with the chain, which gets just pulses, etc. And there is the new circuit with the Uno and anything on it. So the point is, how does it all work? Here is a small LED. Right now it is disabled because of the value I've sent and because of the if statement that I've put in the code of the Uno. Now you've seen in the code that I am sending a value of 500, and in the code in the Uno code says, okay, right now it compares it with the value of smaller than 500 or larger than 500. And if I now upload it smaller than 501, it should start blinking. So let's do that. And I hope you can see it. I should not have touched this one. There it goes. It is barely noticeable. No, you can't even see it. That's a problem. Let's dim the light a bit. Now you can see it. Now you can see on the Uno a very small LED going on and off. Now I am going to change the code on the Uno again, so it selects the value for larger than 501, and it should stop. So now I'm selecting the other one and see, it has stopped. So this shows that the SPI is very clearly working. Now if I change the code on the Mega for sending a larger value, then it will start working again. So this proves that the SPI is clearly working, but I haven't used its full potential in any way. And I should actually stop interfering with touching this board. Anyway, that's it for now. So, quite a lengthy programming experience with a nice visual result. And this is promising for more, like having something mechanical like this one being attached to the Uno, and that should be even more visible then. So for now, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, then please subscribe on YouTube, also for my other videos. If you don't want that, follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and if you like to make a small donation to my to keep my blog and videos alive, please do so. See for that my website for more information, and my website is listed in the start of the video and under this video, and this is going to be continued. Bye bye.